All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. I never get movie out for some reason. Episode 171. Now, last week I said that I was going to come back with another Stallone film. Going to do Rambo again. Well, if you've been catching up, Rambo III. It's not very talked about much. Not very talked about much, but I gotta tell you, man, this movie though, it's pretty damn good, boy. I mean, yeah, it's kind of underrated. Some people may say that this is the best out of all the Rambos. We all know that's not the case, not at all. But yeah, this movie though, it is fairly, I say, number. Should I say it's number two? Can't really do a fair full rating out of all of them, considering the fact that the fifth one has yet to come out. But yeah, this movie though, it matches up. It really does. It matches up. You know, I tell you one thing. It matches up to First Blood Part 2. I'll tell you that. It's a hell of a follow-up. I mean, yeah, this movie, it starts out with our boy, our hero, John Rambo, and he's stick fighting in Thailand. This is where he ends up. Considering last time he was walking away from walking out of Vietnam. So yeah, apparently, a few years later, he ends up in Thailand. Oh yeah, this movie came out in 1988, by the way. Rambo 3. Let me rewind this. Rambo 3, 1988. Starring, of course, Sylvester Stallone, um, Richard Carena, and we got Clarence Boddick himself, Kurtwood Smith is also in this movie, and Mark DeJong. But yeah, Mark DeJong playing Colonel Alexei Zyson, the evil Soviet colonel of this ruthless army that's invading Afghanistan. But yeah, this is what we picked up from two. Our boy John Rambo. He's working working and living in a monastery. He's living with the monks. Living amongst the monks in a monastery, a Thailand monastery. They let him live there. He worked for them. Help him out around the whole joint. And he did a little stick fighting to earn extra money. He give the money to the monks. Well, that's what be good with our boy here. He's a stick fighter, and going up against his one opponent. Yeah, we thought this guy had him on the ropes a bit. He was giving him some real good shots. Giving him good shots with sticks, giving him some good kicks, some good knee shots. Yeah, you find a real good martial artist. But hey, we we come to find out that Rambo himself is a martial artist too. What the hell? I mean, so yeah, yeah. See if Stallone do martial arts. I mean, this is something way out of the box here. We are really going out of the box on this one. So yeah, man, I tell you, see if Stallone do some martial arts. It's very interesting. Very interesting. It's real cool though. It's real cool though. Yeah. Yeah, we thought yeah, he had our boy in trouble a little bit, but Rambo, he comes back at him, gives a real good back kick. Next thing you know, yeah, he's coming at him, whacking him, whacking him with those sticks, man. He's coming out just whacking him with those sticks. You know, give him a good takedown. You know, and he could whack him again. He could finish him off. He got him down. He could finish him off, man. You see that look in his eyes. Yeah, when he get pushed, you know what happens. We all know what happens at this point. When he gets pushed, you better watch out because this animal Rambo here, and look at this guy. Look at the fucking muscle definition in his back. I mean, god damn, this dude is in shape. This animal here, once he gets pushed, guess what? You better be someplace else. You don't want to get caught in this huge whirlwind, this huge hurricane, this huge tornado. Okay. This guy's a tsunami. Just looking at him. Just looking at him. He could finish him off. But he don't. So, and the guy, he gives up. So, Rambo, he helps him up. Yeah, he's the winner of this fight. He gets the money, takes it to the monks. Yeah, Colonel Trotman, he sees this whole thing goes down, and he trying to get Rambo's attention, but Rambo, he's so far off in the distance, the crowd is cheering and everything like that. He can't hear him. So the next day, Trotman and the other gentleman, Clarence Bartlett and Kurtwood Smith plays Robert Griggs, CIA informant. So and Trotman, he got a little mission. He wants to Rambo to accompany him to, and it's over in Afghanistan. Yeah, anybody know where Afghanistan is? You can. Not many people can find it on the map. These days you can you? Yep. But yeah, at that time, Afghanistan, it's not many people were very familiar with that country. But yeah, Trotman, he explains that he is putting together a mercenary team for a CIA sponsored. That's where Robert Griggs come in. He's from the CIA. A CIA sponsored mission to supply anti-Soviet fighters in Afghanistan. Despite the pictures that been shown to Rambo to see the people of Afghanistan suffering. Rambo, he was no part of it. You know, yeah, I mean, my war is over. So yeah, want no part of it. He's done fighting. He's done. He's done drawing blood, last blood. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, he never drew first blood, but he always finished the fight. Because we all know this by now. But I tell you, once Chapman gets through the mission, if something goes wrong, the Soviet forces led by what's this guy's name again? Zai, Zai Soviet forces led by Zayson. Zayson. Yeah, they come in, take out Trotman's men, and Trotman gets captured. He gets captured, gets tortured, interrogated and tortured by these guys. And yeah, Griggs, he comes to Rambo. He let him know that the mission was 100% a complete bust. And Trotman, he's been captured by these guys. So, and yeah, there's nothing that they can do about it. They're not going to send in a Delta team. They're not going to do anything, Trotman, he's over there. He's on his own. So Rambo, he volunteers for this mission. They can't make the mission official, so here, make it unofficial. Yeah, he wants in on this. He want to get back in there, but not for the Afghans, not for Griggs. He want to get back in there because his buddy is in trouble. The only friend that he has, the only true friend that he has, the only man he trusts, the only true friend he has. He wants to go in there and get him out. So this is where we're going with this movie now. Rambo, a one-man wrecking crew. Even when he meets up with the rest of the Afghans, they'll help him, but they're not going to help him to a certain extent. So yeah, he's in there himself, all right. So yeah, he a couple of Afghans do help him. A couple of them do help. Yeah, two of them. One named Mausa and a little boy named Hamid. Yeah, they both help him go in there. Now they find a way. They find a way in there, but these are some bad boys that they're dealing with. Soviet forces. These are some bad boys they're dealing with. So they go in there. You find that they find Troutman, but they couldn't get him out. Not in that way though. They go in there. Things. Lots of things go down. Lots of shit get blown up. Rambo do a lot of damage, but unfortunately he gets wounded. Yeah, they got to retreat. Rambo he got this he took this wound in the side here, and man, I tell you, he took the wound in the side. Breaks it off. Pulls the other one out, other side out. And he got the bleeding that he got to stop. So he put the some gunpowder on the. Take the this little torch, ignite, and yeah, he stopped the bleeding all right. seen that flame shoot right through him. Oh man, that was a great effect. I tell you that. You don't see that flame just shoot right through him though. Oh, Jesus! Ooh, man, thought you was hurting before. But yeah, he started bleeding though. You know, he got the wound, but he started bleeding though. You know, he's going back in there to fight. You know, he's going to get Trumman out. So yeah, second time around, the second try. You know, yeah, he tells Mazda and Hamid, you know, they gotta stay out of this one. Yeah, so you know, he going back in there to fight. So he going to he'll be take care of business this time. Yeah, so he goes in, he gets Trotman out. Now he got this huge army to deal with. And while all this is going down, and this colonel, this Soviet colonel, this ruthless son of a bitch that deserved a real good ass kicking. You know, he's seeing all this go down, and yeah, he's starting to get real infuriated. You know, he really thinks that he's going to win a war against Afghanistan. I mean, just like George W. Bush. Yeah, he thought he was going to win a war against Afghanistan. He couldn't do 8 years of winning that war, and we still got those boys over there. But anyway, yeah, this guy, Zyson, this evil colonel. Yeah, he thought he could win a war against. Not only he think he could win a war against Afghanistan, but he think he can beat Rambo. 2 mistakes that he's making. Actually, 3 mistakes he's making. He kidnapped Troutman was the other one. So yeah. So yeah, you know, Rambo and Troutman, they on a huge warpath, and they're going through these guys, man. I tell you, they are going through these guys. Okay, Rambo, you know, he got the explosive arrows. Again, like you saw from the second movie, he got the explosive arrows, you know, helicopter coming his way. You know, he gets up, fire the arrow, destroys the entire helicopter with one little explosive arrow. He destroys the entire helicopter. I tell you, this movie, you know, even though James Cameron did not do the action in this movie, this action in this movie is 100% red hot, Jack. Red hot. I mean, yeah, you got to really show a lot of appreciation for this one, you know. Yeah, you know, it's not a huge action spectacular like the second one, but it hits you. It still hit you with the authenticity as First Blood, but it gets you in between. It hits you with a nice flavor in between them. I tell you, it's a great in betweener. So yeah, you know, watching this movie again, you know, you can see that it's a real step up from Rambo First Blood Part 2. And that movie, like I said in the last review, you know, right here, like I said in the last review, in that review, not the last review, but in that review, like I said, it was that was my favorite movie of one of my favorite Stallone films. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, third one is a real step up. But yeah, Rambo and the final showdown, Rambo and Colonel Zyson. I don't know how the hell you say his name. This evil Soviet colonel, this Rambo taking on this dumb son of a bitch. You know, that's what he is, really a dumb son of a bitch. the final confrontation between both of these guys. Rambo, he got the wound in his leg. Zyson hit him with the big Hyundai helicopter, caught him in his leg. Rambo, he commandeers one of the tanks. you know, after he and Trumpman was surrounded, he just fuck them, and then they go through, boy. They go through. But yeah, he commandeered one of the tanks. Yeah, he's in the tank. Zyson is in the Hyundai helicopter, and here we go. They are really coming at each other. Zyson is flying towards him. Rambo is driving towards him. They're firing at each other. Rambo, he's firing from the tank cannon. Yeah, he don't get him. Yeah, so he goes over here and he goes with the gun. Yeah, so the cannon ain't work. He go over to the gun. Yeah, he's firing the gun. He takes out the co-pilot. Give up the roar. Not the yell. He don't yell. Not Rambo. He don't yell. He roars because this guy, he's a fucking animal. Okay, like I said in the last review, First Blood Part 2. Yeah, this guy, he is an animal, and Trotman is his handler. And Trotman, he's not going to put the leash on him. Why should he? He need him. So so he's gonna have this animal cut loose all over Zyson. Yeah, he's firing at him. They are come together. They collide. They practically play chicken with each other, and none of these motherfuckers ain't gonna swerve. Yeah, so they came at it, boy, colliding, huge explosion. Rambo, he's in a huge armored tank, so yeah, of course he survived. Yeah, because he's Rambo, so yeah, he gonna survive anyway. so yeah, he take out Tyson though. He blew his ass apart. And speaking of somebody getting blown apart, I mean, this movie, this big one-on-one fight Rambo had with another Soviet. Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, this is the fight he had with Kurov. Yeah, Sergeant Kurov. Yeah, he's a big boy. Yeah, he's a real big boy, a mountain of muscle. He got Rambo by his throat. He got him welled up. He's choking on this thing. He claps him into a bear hug. Yeah, he got him by his throat. Yeah, they get into a nice little roll around. Yeah, it's a real good fight though. Rambo, at one point, Rambo, he got him in a choke. Zyson trying to elbow him off. Yeah, Rambo sees the rope. He grabs the rope, tied around, not on Zyson, but Kurov. Yeah, he ties around his neck. Next thing you know, that some bitch, he get him into the big bear hug. So yeah, Rambo, he grabs a grenade attached to this guy, pulls the pin. Yeah, he lets go. Yeah, next thing you know, Rambo nails him with one hell of a kick that you would see in Power Rangers. Tommy, Tommy Power Rangers. How he throw that kick. That jump spin kick. Rambo nails him with one hell of a jump spin kick, knocks some bitch right down the hole. Yeah. You got a rope tied around him. So yeah, when he hits, when he make that sudden stop, he is hanged. But guess what? He blows up anyway because the grenade was the pin of the grenade was pulled. So yeah, I tell you though, I think this movie was in the Guinness Book of World Records as one of the most violent movies ever made at that time. It really was a violent movie. Yeah, this movie was a very expensive movie too. Yeah, one of the most expensive movies ever made, and one of the most violent movies ever made. I mean, yeah, at that time. Whew, man, oh man, I gotta tell you, yeah, Rambo 3, simply named Rambo 3. I mean, not Rambo First Blood Part 3 or First Blood 3. Simply named just Rambo 3. This movie is a huge. I'm not even gonna say a 4 out of 5. I'm not even gonna say a 5 out of 5. This movie is a strong 4.5 out of 5. Jack, I gotta tell you, just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. 4.5 out of 5. This movie right here, Rambo 3. Oh man, very enjoyable to watch. Give it another shot if uh if you're give it a shot if you're uh if you're in doubt on the Rambo sequels. Give this movie another shot. So yeah, Rambo and Trotman, they took care of those goddamn Soviets. And the Afghan people, they're free. Their war is over. Rambo's war is truly over. The Afghan people fight against the Soviet. This is Soviet-Afghan war, and they no longer at war because those goddamn Soviets, man, they got wiped out. So yeah, Rambo and Trotman, after after it's all said and done, after the smoke is cleared, and they go right off together. Yeah, two brothers in arms. One used to be the former commander, but now he just our boy's best friend, one he could trust. Yeah, they ride out together. But if you saw in the alternate ending, Rambo stays behind. But I tell you though, yeah, this movie, yeah, good 4.5 out of 5, a strong 4.5 out of 5. Rambo 3. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now, next week, man, it's going to be hot. Oh, it's going to be so hot. Not summertime hot, even though, yeah, we're still in the summertime, Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's going to be summertime hot. Oh, that's all I can say. It's going to be hot. So hot, you have to cut it 14 times just to keep the R rating hot. Yeah. Oh, man. Can't wait to talk about this one. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is all